I got a request about tying up privacy curtains while camping inside a vehicle. So this is how I do it. If you have a fused end, go ahead and cut that off. Now I have a piece of wire. At the very end is a little hook. Here that is. We'll take our cord and about 1/4 inch down, we'll pierce. And we just want to make sure that we have enough that it's not going to unravel as you pull tension on it. I'll slide that all the way down to the hook. And I'm going to thread it on my towel. Now most towels have a seam, and we're going to take advantage of this void right here along the seam. Place our wire through, feed it all the way in. There we go, pop it out the other side. And this is why we don't want a fused end, because we don't want it catching on the inside of this seam here. And here it is. To go around my car, I need 12 of these. So this is what 12 towels looks like. Now I would recommend that you fuse the end after you have all your towels threaded on, and then we'll tie a knot here so that we are not losing the towels if we accidentally pull the cord through. For the end of our line, we'll tie in an angler's loop. I'll go around the back, around the front, around the back again, and then this free end is just going to fold over the front. There we go. This lower loop is going to thread through the upper loop. Pull it tight. There we go. That'll do us just fine. Here's the end of our cord. We're just going to go around our visor, and I'm going to tie in a simple overhand knot just so that everything stays in place as I run my cord around. Now I'm going to take my line and I'm going to anchor it onto this handle. I'm going to go right at the corner where the plastic meets the joint. There we go. Now I'd like to do the same thing on the other corner, but the only problem is because of the angle that the rope comes into now, it likes to slip right off. So now we have to use a rope shackle. It looks just like this with a diamond knot tied at the end. I'll show you how to tie that at the end of the video. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook into the handle. I'm going to go around, catch my button, and that's going to hold the rope into place. There it is on that side, anchored in. We're getting close here. We're back to the front corner. I'm just going to hook it into my headrest. Now we'll move along to the other corner. All right, to finish this off, I'm going to take my end, go through the loop once, and I'll go through the loop twice. Okay, I'm creating an automatic trucker's hitch, so we want to make sure that the loop is on the correct side. Right now it's on the left side, so it's not going to allow me to pull in the tension. So I just need to take the loop, flip it over to the opposite side, and now I can pull and keep my tension. Pull, keep the tension, and we'll just pull all the slack out. This excess cord I'm just going to tuck into the rear view. There we go. Now we can take our towels and drape them onto the dashboard so we can get some extra privacy, right? You may want to put a weight or something so it doesn't slip off in the middle of the night. This is a perfect place to use some fish bones. If you'd like to support my channel, you can pick up a set at awesomeforsale.com. But let me show you what I'm going to use these for. So to get a little bit more privacy, I'm going to bring this cord up. To do that, I'm going to use my fish bone. The tail has a little notch that's close on the bottom, wider on the top. So it works perfect right here at the top edge of the towel where the line goes through. Now what I'm going to do is take my fish bone and tuck it right in where the headliner meets the molding. There we go. Another option to tension the system is to hook your fish bone into your first knot. And now I'm going to take the end of my line. I'll hook it into the mouth, wrap it around the head, and pull it tight. And this allows you to keep all the tension just like an automatic trucker's hitch. There we go. And then to undo it, I'll just go back through the mouth and I'll pull it free. Here's another tip for the back. I'm going to use some micro 90. I'm actually going to tie 2 fish bones together and tuck that into the headliner in the back. There we go. Take this fish, I'll hook it onto my line back here, and then I'll tension it just like you saw me do up front. There we go. Now we have that much more privacy. Go away! Here's that diamond knot. Take your strands and match them up. And then place your fingers in between the strands just like that. We want the strand that's on top to lay on the left-hand side. Now we'll take this strand and we're going to turn it towards the inside and lay it on top. Okay. Take your finger and pull a little window through, and now I'm going to reach from behind and grab this strand here and feed it through that window we made. If you've done it correctly, you should have something that looks like this. All right, now this knot is symmetrical, so we're going to do the same thing twice. This lower strand, you see how this curves around and then it comes out? We're going to continue that curve all the way behind this post, behind the post, and then up through that diamond. Okay, let's turn this. We're going to do the same thing again. This strand is curving around. We're going to go behind this post and then up through that diamond in the middle. And that's it. Now I'll just pull this tight, dress it up, and we've done ourselves a diamond knot.